Hey yo, what's going on with the viewers of the tube? Tyler here, chicocrypto #1, coming to you guys not live, not in my studio, but out in sunny Portugal once again. And I'm kind of thinking, should I change my name to Lisbon Crypto or Chico Crypto from Lisbon? How long am I going to be here? No one knows. So yeah, I'm probably going to be here for another couple of weeks. I've got some European time to spend. I want to visit a few other countries. So if you're in the Netherlands or you're in any of the possibly going to the Nordic countries, let me know in the comments and maybe we can meet up. That would be crazy cool. But let's get into the crypto content, the crypto news. So Bitcoin, let's begin with Granddaddy, as Bitcoin decided to fall off a cliff. It wasn't too big of a cliff. It was actually, only 3,000-4,000, maybe a little less than that. Up from like 61, 62 down to where we're at right now, about 59,000. Earlier in the week, we dipped down from 67 all the way down to 60K support. That was a way bigger dip, but it bounced off of 60K support. And there wasn't even that much in long liquidation levels, you guys. It was actually, 150 million total for the day when that happened. But this time, this one was different. We broke 60K support. 60K support was thrown out the window, and if you check out liquidation data, when that happened, over 1 hour, over $400 million in longs got liquidated. For the day, I think it's upwards of 650, probably getting close to 700 million with how the price has been bouncing up and down around. People setting in new longs, they liquidate, they go down a little further. So this is interesting, you guys, because we are but now officially significantly below Plan B's, price prediction level for the close of October, which would be 63K. It wasn't so scary when we were sitting around, just 62, 61K, that's only a couple thousand away. But now that we're 5,000 away, a lot of people are like, are we going to actually hit that for the month of October? Well, Mr. Plan B himself, he actually put out a tweet. And he basically said, now that all the long leverage has been washed out, it's time to moon. He put a rocket emoji. So Plan B has a feeling that, the leverage has been flushed out and now it's time to move on up. In my opinion, things are a little bit different. We definitely got to be talking about, what's going on in the markets right now. So the Bitcoin ETF, it's trading and it's doing so much volume, a ton of volume. But the thing most people don't realize regarding that is it's not actual Bitcoin they're trading. They're trading Bitcoin futures, so basically paper Bitcoin. And when you're trading Bitcoin futures, in an ETF, it's made up of Bitcoin futures, those are a lot of bets on the price going up or down. So institutional investors could be betting, hey, Bitcoin seems a little too overvalued right now, so they could be largely betting down. Or they could be largely betting up. But it's not like they're buying actual Bitcoin. And the thing that's interesting to me about this is back in 2017, we got big news about the big first Bitcoin futures regulated platform, and that was CME. CME came out December 2017, and right after CME started trading, guess what happened to the markets? Bitcoin fell off a cliff and went into an extended bear market of over 2 years. I mean, that's when Bitcoin dipped from 20,000 all the way down to $3,000. So if you're a part of my channel, you should know about that dip because we experienced it through and through. But there are some on-chain signals that are pointing to things might not be as bad as people think it's going to get. I mean, there's kind of a lot of fear in the markets right now, especially with breaking 60K support and being 5K away from Plan B. There was a lot of inflow of Bitcoin to large wallet holders. So the whale wallets, there's been a lot of inflow in the past hour and a half, 2 hours, 4 hours going into their wallets. So this was the same signal that happened when we dipped to this level. We bounced off of 60K. They started inflowing a ton of Bitcoin right back into their wallets. So after, we hit 60K last time, we bounced back up and we, started pushing back up. I think this is going to provide a significant amount of resistance around this level, and I personally don't think we're going to go down any further. I agree with Plan B, but you got to look at both sides of the coin here, you guys. I mean, it's Bitcoin. You can't be just overly bullish all the time. There is still leverage hanging in this 50K to 60K range. Leverage exchanges know it. They can see the cards on the table. So they could, decide to liquidate a lot of people that will not be able to cover it in this 50K to 60K range. So it's very possible we dip down to 55K, but I wouldn't count on it. I think we're gonna hold here and eventually start pushing back up. But now let's finish this episode off with a little bit of altcoin talk. So there's one altcoin that's defying the markets. I don't know how. It's deciding to push up when everything's going down, and it's not Aave. Aave is already starting to come down, but one is still holding, and that's Shiba Inu. What the heck is Shiba Inu doing? So I have a theory. These markets are interesting. I mean, in my opinion, a lot of it is manipulated by the large, whale holders, and Shiba Inu is basically this runs Doge. Earlier in the year, January through March, April, when we went full on bullish, they needed, that coin that caught the attention of retail investors, and Dogecoin was it. It was a funny meme coin that, a lot of people started looking at, and it started pumping and pumping and pumping, and that drove a lot of retail interest into these markets. So these large whales, they know that, and they knew the Doge hype was kind of done. So Shiba Inu was created and pumped by some of these large whales to create another retail FOMO wave. Personally, I do not like Shiba Inu because there isn't much behind it. At least Dogecoin has some things going on with Ethereum and the Doge-Ethereum bridge. Vitalik's even talking about Dogecoin. There's nothing. There's no big connections with Shiba Inu. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of meme coins in general. And the only meme coin I would touch is Dogecoin because of those facts I just said, and Elon Musk is fully behind it. So eventually you're going to be able to buy a Tesla with Dogecoin. That's not going to be the case with Shiba Inu. I don't know what's going to be the case with Shiba Inu, but be extremely, extremely careful. And now the final thing is not necessarily bad or not so bullish like Shiba Inu and talking about Bitcoin going down, but it's actually bullish for an altcoin, and that is Mover. I like to move it. I like to mover it. Moonriver is interesting. There's a lot of hype going down. It's, constantly tweeted about across Twitter. They have hot chick influencers shaking them tatas at people. But the thing I like most about Moonriver is fundamentals. So next week, Moonriver is launching a fundamentally good thing for the project, a liquidity program. And they are kicking it off with Sushi. And this liquidity program is not a small one by no means. It's over $400 million that they are providing out to projects to partner with to incentivize users to use Moonriver. 400 million, and I think $15 million starts next week with Sushi and Sushi Swap. So there's going to be opportunities, with LPs locking up Moonriver and Sushi and LPs and other tokens, and you're going to earn some large bonuses of Moonriver, which is going to incentivize, liquidity on Sushi Swap, creating an ecosystem that is healthy. And as we know with other projects that have launched their liquidity programs, Solana, Avalanche, a few others, right after they did that and it started going live, the price just started moving. So that is very exciting, in my opinion. But there's also another great thing, and that is for granddaddy altcoin, Ethereum. The Altair beacon chain upgrade just went live about an hour ago, you guys. So if you are running an Ethereum 2 solo validator, you do need to upgrade it. If you don't upgrade, your validator isn't going to work. So if you set it up on a Raspberry Pi by yourself on your home computer and you aren't using a service like DAppNode or Avado, Avado's automatically update if you have automatic updates set on. So you wouldn't have to do anything if you had Avado or DAppNode if you have had automatic updates set on. But if you're running it by yourself, you do need to upgrade, you guys. And this is a pretty significant upgrade because this is the last upgrade to the beacon chain before the Ethereum 2.0 mainnet goes live, baby. I'm so excited because, of course, that means scaling for Ethereum, but it also means that, you know, the Ethereum locked up in some of these nodes are going to be able to be transferred in and out. So people will be able to increase their stack as well as decrease it. All right, you guys, well, I think that's it for my candid video for today. I appreciate everyone tuning in and watching Chico Crypto while he's here in Lisbon. A couple candid videos a week and then a couple produced videos a week. That is my schedule. So watch out for that produced one coming tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Peace.